Okay, so this is Ginger's roadmap to success. And when I got here, she was a little excitable, and I had read in my notes before I arrived that she was a big door dasher. So she didn't have very good door manners and just wanted to bolt through the door when people came over. And what we wanted to primarily work on then is self-control, impulse control in other words, and then also changing some of the dynamics in the home. So if she's running through the door and also running around in the house barking at other things that she sees outside, she sees herself in somewhat of a leadership position. So one of the first things we worked on was changing her mindset from being in the leadership position to looking to her guardians for leadership and direction, and her as a follower. So looking to them for what should I be doing. Remember, we want to make sure that for Ginger, we're setting her up to be successful by telling her what to do instead of only what not to do. So we want to tell her, we want you to be in this spot. We want you to do this. We want you to do that. So remember, anytime you have any kind of behavioral issues that come up, you want to think about what do you want your dog to be doing versus what not to be doing. So the leadership exercise is great because it helped her make that shift in her mindset. And then it also gave us the chance to use the creating invisible boundaries, which you can use in any part of your house. So you can set up an invisible boundary around the dining room table, things like that, which we also use in our claiming the door exercise, which you can see in the video above this one. For the leadership exercise, I want the guardians to be practicing the leadership exercise once a day for the next couple of weeks, just to reinforce their leadership position in the house. For the claiming the door exercise, the more you can practice this, the better, especially with your family. So the guardians might want to text each other when one of them is home, the other person's coming home, and say, I'm going to go over and ring the doorbell, let's practice this really quick. The more times she gets to practice when you're not stressed and it's a low stress situation, the quicker she's going to be successful when you do have a real guest over, and she's going to know the drill. I don't cross over a certain boundary. The other thing I want to make sure that we cover is just to include other rules and structure. So making sure she sits to get attention, you're petting with a purpose, and then she's sitting before she goes outside. Those types of rules and boundaries will help her kind of regulate her behavior, and she's going to have a better sense of what she should be doing in the home and giving her a positive job where she knows how to get good attention and do what the things that the guardians want her to do. Remember, everything you do trains your dog, only sometimes you mean it.